before I get to the kind of attire or the business formals that you would be wearing on the day of the interview, I want to let you know one of the very important things that Qatar Airways follow. Now, Qatar Airways follows a very conservative and very modest style of dressing. They are really particular about the attire that you wear, the business formals that you wear on the day of the interview, and therefore I would want you to pay attention to the length, to the fitting. They're really particular about all these things, so I would want you to remember this word to word if you want to really succeed your cabin crew interview. Now, with respect to the day of the interview, you need to have proper business formal attire, which includes a jacket, a shirt or a blouse, and a skirt. Now, jacket is not mandatory, it is optional. You might or might not want to wear it. However, if you choose a jacket, make sure the skirt, the color of the skirt and the jacket are same. They are not different. If you choose to wear a jacket, make sure that your jacket is well fitted, which also means it should be not very tight and neither it should be very loose. It should be comfortably fitting you. You should be able to perform activities, whether they're given in a GD to sit down, do an activity, or even reach test. You should be able to properly sit, close the buttons, and it should be comfortable. There should be no wrinkles on it. So that's how your fitting of your jacket should be. Talking about the colors, choose dark colors like black or dark navy, dark browns, all those dark colors which will suit you, which suits your personality again. Stay away from patterns or very light colors or stripes, things like that. Just stay away from that. Choose a good fabric which is free from wrinkles. It does not need to be very expensive but has to be of a good quality. So talking about this skirt, the color should be matching to your jacket, which I already mentioned. The colors will be same, dark brown, navy, blue, all these dark shades, and they should be matching. They should be of good quality, free from wrinkles, free from stains, should be well ironed. For that matter, all your business attire needs to be well ironed and well kept. It really reflects what kind of a personality you are, so they really want clean, nice, stain-free attire. Make sure the skirt that you're choosing is loose enough that you can actually pinch and you can actually hold the skirt. Like when you pinch your skirt from the sides, you can actually have like an inch of a gap, and it is comfortably fitted to you. It is loose enough so that you can sit down comfortably, kneel down when you have to do some activities. Again, it should be very comfortable, loose enough, not at all tight. It should not take the shape of your body. It is not a shapewear that they are looking at. No hourglass figures. Make sure it is very professional and properly loose fitted. Also make sure that the length of your skirt is such that it is covering your knee, so it will be approximately and 1.5 inch to 2 inches below your knee. When I talk about the fitting and the length, make sure to follow this word by word. Now, when your jacket and your skirt are of dark colors, I would recommend you to choose a shirt which is of a light color. So light pastels, light pinks, light green, light white, all these pastel colors or colors which are very light can be your first choice. Again, avoid a lot of patterns or unusual designs. We want something really simple and something made out of cotton, preferably good quality, well ironed, free from wrinkles and things like that. Choose a shirt which is half sleeves. Something which is puffy, mega sleeves, things like these are not acceptable. The shirt you choose should not be of a see-through quality. That is why I'm always stressing on the word good quality. So please take care of things like that. Also make sure that the innerwear that you're choosing is nude color. If you're choosing a light color, any category of light, nude will work best for all the categories. Please choose a nude innerwear and do wear a camisole or a spaghetti top inside. Fitting should be again loose but comfortably and smart fitted. However, avoid any low necks and make sure that your buttons are not open. Avoid having more than one button of your shirt open, and nicely tuck your shirt inside your skirt. Now, why I say a skirt is, this is a tip that I want to give you. Most of us would tuck the shirt inside their stockings. So when their skirt being a bit loose goes down, the stockings are visible, and that is something not professional. And also there are so many things running in your mind, you tend to forget things like these. So to be on a safer side, what I would recommend you to have your shirt tucked in your skirt and not in your stockings. Rest, if you think you want to do it in your stockings, by all means go ahead and do whatever is comfortable for you. So talking about stockings are mandatory for your interview. Therefore choose stockings color that is close to your skin color. They need to be your skin needs to be visible from your stockings, meaning your stocking should not be opaque, that it has a color of their own and then your own skin color gets concealed. Try and choose a matte finish stockings. Stay away from those shiny, extra glossy finish of stockings, or a black color stockings, something which is very ill-fitted, loose, overwashed, not in a good condition to wear, threads are hanging out, lathered, not good quality, extra white. All these things are absolutely not allowed. Try and choose the closest fit to your skin and make sure that it is well maintained throughout the interview. Now comes the shoes. What kind of shoes should you wear in an interview? Now, the shoes are also a very important part of your personality. It also reflects the kind of a person you are. So this part of your attire really needs to be taken care of. Choose a shoe, choose a type of heel which is very formal. It needs to be a close coat shoe style of a shoe. I will leave a few pictures here so that you're able to make out what kind of a formal shoe am I talking about. For those of you all who do not know what is a closed coat shoe style, I will leave a picture. If you're choosing a heel, make sure it does not go more than 1.5 inch of a heel. It should be comfortable. Shoes should be of your size, neither too loose, not very tight. You should be able to walk with a poise. You should be comfortable when you're walking in your shoe. It should be well polished, well maintained, good quality, should not be cracked or stained, or should be ill-fitted. You know, all of these things really matter. Things which are not allowed is stilettos, open toes, peep toes, very high heels. These things are not allowed. They are not professional. Talking about the colors of the shoe, again should be dark, preferably black or deep burgundy, or deep dark colors, navy colors, again which suits your whole attire, which suits and complements your whole business attire. Go for these things. Now when we are done with the attire, the hair, the makeup, the kind of things, the personal hygiene that you need to take care for your interview, there is an important category which plays another vital role in your interview as a part of your business attire, which is the accessories that you're supposed to wear and the accessories which you do not need to wear. So when we talk about accessories, I'm going to cover the watch, the jewelry, the kind of glasses, the kind of purses and bags and things that you should not be wearing on the day of your interview. So let's start with the kind of a watch that you should be wearing. So watch is something that is mandatory for the day of your interview. Choose the watch first thing which is working. It is important that your watch is working on the day of the interview, because you will be using this thing at every point in your interview. Talking about the style of the watch needs to be very simple. It can be either a metal watch or a watch with a strap. Make sure that the dial of the watch is medium, not very big or not very small. It should not be a digital watch. Please avoid having those Fitbits or Apple watches. Have a normal watch. No over the top watches, no diamonds, no stones, cartoon kind of watches. Have a very simple professional kind of a watch which is either in black, silver, or a combination of black or combination of silver and gold. I will again put a picture of a few watches so that you can relate to what kind of watches am I talking about. Now talking about the jewelry, we're going to talk about the earrings first. If your ears are pierced, it is mandatory for you to wear earrings. So when you choose earrings, there are two kind of options. Either you wear very small round gold earrings or you go for small pearl studs. How small? Should be around 1 centimeter. That's how small they should be. Medium, moderate, standard size is this. Do not go for those very big studs. keep it standard, and pearl and gold are the two professional options, and it is mandatory for you to wear it. Make sure to choose a type where the clasp is not visible. Again, I will put a picture to show you the exact kind of earrings you should be wearing. Next thing is rings. If you choose to wear a ring, please restrict yourself to wearing just one ring per hand. The kind of rings which are allowed is plain bands. This is what is allowed in Qatar Airways. However, I will also recommend you to please follow these guides, because these things show how professional you are. So restrict yourself on wearing just one ring per hand and having as simple rings as you can. If you have something over the top, please, I would recommend you to just remove it rather than wearing it to the interview. Things with respect to jewelry which is not allowed is having chains, bracelets, piercings. Anything apart from one stud is not allowed. So don't have earrings which are more than one. Earrings is not allowed anyway. So don't have your studs which are pierced. Even if you have your top earlobe or anywhere else on the ear is pierced, just remove all these earrings and studs. That is not allowed. Now talking about the glasses, yes, it is absolutely okay and allowed and permitted to wear glasses in an interview of cabin crew. It is okay. Qatar Airways allow its cabin crew also to wear glasses on flights. However, make sure that your glasses, the frames of the glasses are very simple. They are not extraordinarily very flashy. The designs and the colors are not very bright. Stick with brown, stick to silver, wireless or frameless, all these professional looking ones. These are the kind of glasses that they are looking at. Please avoid Harry Potter or those cat eye styles of glasses. They are not really professional and also not allowed in Qatar Airways. It is absolutely okay for you to wear lenses as well. However, stick to transparent lenses. Refrain from wearing any colored lenses. They're not okay. Qatar Airways is not okay with you wearing colored lenses even on flight. So you might as well not use it in the interview as well. Now the next thing that I'm going to discuss about is very important, as a utility is an accessory, but it is a part of your attire, and it is a bag, the kind of bag that you're carrying. Now it is really important for you to know the kind of bag that you're carrying is professional, is a medium-sized bag and suits your personality and your attire. And also remember that you need to take care of the event that you're going in while you're carrying your bag. So please choose a bag which is not very flashy. Go for a dark color again. Medium-sized professional looking bag is the one that we are looking at. No chains, no straps, flashy, branded logos. These things are not that an interviewer is looking at. These things count as a negative thing in your cabin crew interview. Choose something very, very professional, leather style bags, matte looking bags, not something which is very shiny and very, very flashy. Bright colors are a big no. I cannot stress enough to use simple dark colors that suit your personality. The size of the bag should not be very, very large. A medium size purse style or a tote bag kind of a style is something that you're looking at. Again, I will leave a few pictures so that you know what kind of bags am I talking about. So very important is the way you carry it. Carry it with poise. Again, it counts as a part of your personality. So the way you're handling it, the way you're carrying it also matters. Having said that, please make sure it's not overstuffed, it's not very heavy, and when you carry it formally, carry it professionally. With that said, we have covered almost everything, every aspect of a complete grooming guide that you need to take care in your cabin crew interview before you dress, before you go and attend an interview, whether it's a video interview or a personal interview. Apart from that, there is another thing which is very, very important. If you have seen my video, I have also talked about that in that video, is smile. Smiling makes a huge difference. Please do not forget to smile on anybody you see, everybody you see on the day of your interview. It does not need to be only your recruiter or someone from the company. It can be your colleague. It can be the person you're meeting for the first time. It can be the hotel staff or anybody. Please smile and have a genuine smile. It does make a lot of difference, and it is definitely a part of your personality which can make a huge difference. Having said that, that is all for today's video. I hope you found this video really helpful and you will use all these tips and tricks when you go for your next interview. If there is anything that you need to know apart from these things that I've already discussed, please put that down in the comment section below and I'll be happy to reply and give a response to you. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification so that you don't miss another video by me, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.